A woman from Australia crashed her own funeral, surprising her husband, who had paid to have her killed. Noella Ricundo's husband sent hitmen to kill her. They kidnapped her, but then had a change of heart because they said they didn't like to kill women. So they let her go, and she kept the secret hidden, finally showing up at the funeral to shock her husband. The story, of course, went viral and was featured in headlines like this: "Spared by the hitmen with principles." Oh, that's nice. But you know what I call hitmen with principles? Hitmen. If you're a guy who decides not to murder someone as a special case, then you're a guy who usually murders people. And are we supposed to find it heartwarming that she was spared because of her sex? Imagine a serial killer who stopped short of killing when he found out his victim was a guy. I don't know that we'd throw a parade for that guy. And let's not pretend she has done nothing wrong. Sure, her husband tried to kill her, but do you know how much trouble it is to plan a funeral? I mean, he was going to go to prison.
Yeah.
He had to spend his last free days buying caskets. Also, she has 8 kids. I understand having a flair for the dramatic, and we're all glad that she and her children are now safe. But I imagine someday at dinner, one of them is going to ask, "Hey, Mom, we all appreciated your grand funeral entrance, but maybe leaving us in the care of that murderous lunatic for a week wasn't the best idea." Bottom line, don't murder people. And as Doug says,
if you're involved in a dispute such as this with another party and you just can't seem to work it out, don't take the law into your own hands. You take them to court.
I was like, what instrument are they playing?
Exactly.
Piano drums?
It's a piano drum. Hey, the piano is a percussion instrument.
It is indeed.
Yes. Gavin, who's the villain in this situation?
White people.
Wait a minute.
When I saw this story, I thought, let's stop pussyfooting around the issue here. Black people are clearly more interesting. They do more interesting stuff. You show up to your own funeral? Kazam, Shazam!
Right.
I mean,
Well, did she
my
do
mom couldn't even think of that.
Did she do like an entrance, or did she just...
How can you not?
Wait, this is what
Walk
she
in
did.
the door. That's an entrance.
Yeah, what was the point?
She waited in the car for all the people to leave, and then the husband came out last, and that's when she
What
jumped
did she
out.
say? Oh, no, you didn't. I mean, what did she do? I mean, what did they put
You
in
don't
the
have to do
what did they
anything.
put in the
You're
casket?
human
Potatoes,
pizzazz at that point.
Potatoes? What did they put in the casket?
I think he said that because he took her on a vacation, he encouraged her to go for a walk, and that's when she was kidnapped by these guys.
Yeah, but they had to carry the box in and
No,
fake everybody out.
There was nobody. It was an empty casket because he said she was the victim of a terrible accident.
Oh, okay.
But isn't he supposed to get like a head or an ear or a foot?
That would make
no.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, I would want my money back.
Look,
that's the first thing I would do.
First,
No refunds?
The thing is, this happened in Australia. They do things differently there. You know, you tell someone your wife died, they believe you.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, is it honor system?
But you're right. They left she left the kids with the lunatic.
Yes.
For pizzazz.
8 kids, Joanne. 8 kids.
5
Or
were
pizzazz
from
up.
her first marriage.
Oh, so you did a little more research than I did.
I read the article, yes.
Okay. Well, look, I don't like her behavior. I think you got to call when your husband tries to kill you. You got to call 911.
I do think that there is something else going on. I would want to know, why did you want to kill me? Because he's then still stuck with these 8 children. It's not like the burden is suddenly gone of caring for a family. So, yeah, I don't know. There's something else. Not that, victims, deserve anything coming to them, but some might.
Yes. Angry Bob.
First, I want to say thanks for showing us up by reading the article, Joanne.
You're welcome.
And second, I think this is like the Coriolis effect, where the water runs differently because it's on the other side of the hemisphere. So on this side of the hemisphere, hitmen actually kill people. In Australia, they don't. There you go.
Well, it actually wasn't Australian hitmen. They had...
but it wasn't in Australia, though.
No, I think he took her to a foreign land. Joanne, you're the expert.
Yes, she was in her home country for her stepmother's
But
funeral.
where is Burundi? What side of the hemisphere is Burundi?
Is it by Congo?
They were
I don't know where that is.
Burundian killers.
Cheap ass. He went back to Africa where hitmen are a third of the price.
It was only $7,000.
Probably not even illegal there.
Hitman?
It's just frowned upon.
I mean, do you use S&H trading stamps for a hitman? God, that's like the 60s. Sorry.
Listen, the hitman gave her the money back, and so she was able to use that to help her family. So it all,
Whoa.
it all
what was
ended
the
They gave her the
reaction?
money?
he paid the hitman, and hitman gave her the money and said, "Here, go."
Where's that fair? I mean, seriously, I would definitely call the Better Business Bureau in Burundi, you know? That's the BBBB, Burundi Better Business Bureau.
B.
All right.